What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for another tutorial. Today we'll talk about range extender badge. If you watched some other videos about this badge before, like months ago, it's been consistent that this badge is kinda OP. So in this one, we'll see how it is now after patch 10, months ago after the game was released. So we'll talk about how it works, my upgrade recommendation, and I'll show you some stats. And by the way, if you haven't watched my dimer video yet, you'll probably be surprised that I'm making my own stats now. Yes, I decided to up my game for a bit, but right now I'm still scratching the surface, but I'll get there. But I make the stats as efficient as I can though. You'll see later. So now let's dive into it. So let's start first with the badge description. Adds extra distance to a player's given shot range for both mid-range and 3-point shots. I think almost everyone knows this one already, so we just have a quick recap. So as near as this one, it will activate the badge. And even you're right there at the 3-point line, it will still trigger it. And of course, if you're really deep, it will activate it as well. And lastly, it doesn't work on corners. So that's one of the downside of the badge. So now let's go to the fun part, the stats. So what I did is I took 250 shots for each test, so I test 90 and 75 3-point rating. I didn't go too low because I don't expect low ratings to jack up deep threes anyway, so 75 is fine. So 250 shots for each badge upgrade, including without the badge. Now, to make this test more efficient, I did these following things. I used exact player on each test, same badge, everything aside from range extender, and I just changed the 3-point rating of the same player so we can see the proportion of low 3-point rating and high 3-point rating. Some other things are, I made sure that all shots will be around the same spot. I removed badges that stack up boosts like Volume Shooter, Green Machine, and Hot Start. Then after 3 to 5 shots, I restart the game, so stamina won't affect the results. And of course, all shots will be the same input, exactly the same timing, so this one will be 99.99% accurate. So before we go to the stats, just want to let you guys know that I'll be doing this thing full time now. I quit my job now, so expect a lot of videos to come up. Especially, I can throw in some stats now. So if I were you, I'll subscribe now and hit that notification bell so you won't miss out on upcoming videos. It's going to be fun. Now let's go back to the stats. So for 93 point rating, you get around 10% boost from no badge to Hall of Fame. And for 75 3-point rating, you get 7% max boost from no badge to Hall of Fame. The notable parts here are, unlike the other badges, you get more benefits as your 3-point rating gets higher. And another notable part here is the boost you get from no badge to bronze and to silver is not much. The real boost will start from gold to Hall of Fame. I get what 2K wants to happen here. What they're trying to do is to take away this badge from non-shooters. I'm talking about around 70 3-point rating. They don't want builds to just put bronze and get a lot of benefits from it and shoot the lights out, especially for bigs. It's like they're saying, if you really want this badge, then go for gold. If you put bronze, then you don't get much benefits. Which is really good because before, everyone is just equipping it no matter what ratings you have or what build they have and shoot the lights out. So it's good adjustment, to be honest. So to answer my main question, yes, it is nerfed, but in a good way. It will bring more balance to the game. Now for deep 2s, I don't have any deep 2 stats. It's too much for me to handle for now, but time will come, I'll be faster. But I think given that this is really for extending your range, the benefits on deep 2s will be lower, but I'm not 100% sure about it though. It's just a smart guess. So that's all for the stats. By the way, if you have some other opinion about the badge, just leave it in the comment section below. Now for the last part, my badge recommendation. So in my case, I'm a pure sharp, so it's a must-have on Hall of Fame, no question. Even you're a part sharp only, it's a must-have on Hall of Fame as well. And for me, this is arguably the top badge for shooters, ahead of Green Machine, in terms of importance and flexibility, and of course because it gives you better range, which is the specialty of the badge. It's just amazing. I mean, you don't need much condition for it to activate. It will always activate as long as you're not in the corner. And the badge works better on high 3-point rating, so it's a must-have for a shooter. And if you have low 3-point rating, I wouldn't recommend it, to be honest. But if you're around 70 to 75 and you have the luxury to spend 2 more upgrades, silver will be fine. But focus first on Hot Zone Hunter if you have Hot Zones active. That is more beneficial for low 3-point ratings. So that's it for this tutorial. If you like the video, please click that like button and don't forget to drop by the channel for some other videos and subscribe to tune in for upcoming ones, and happy gaming, guys!